Hi, this is Monty from Motor Vehicles, and here's another one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on a car that's just recently come into us as a part exchange. This is our 2009 on a 59 plated, 68,000 mile or nearly 69,000 miles now, Vauxhall Astra 1.8 VVTi. Now I'm going to briefly walk around the car because I'm losing a little bit of light today. Briefly walk around the car and give you a more detailed view very shortly. Now, as I mentioned, she's covered just under 69,000 miles. When the vehicle leaves us, tomorrow now, it's going to go to our prep guys because it's going to need a service and it's going to need a cam belt kit done. They're normally done around the sort of 60,000 miles, 10 years mark. All right, so we'll just get that done for the new owner. Now, as I get around to the back of the car, I'm going to probably hold the camera by the number plate for a while. Please feel free to do any checks that you need to do on the car, MOT checks, mileage checks, etc., that type of thing. The car is HPI clear, everything is absolutely fine. Okay, and I'll go around the rest of the car. Now, the reasons we tend to do these videos, it's all about trust, honesty, integrity. We try and tell you how it is. We are all human. I don't intentionally go out to miss anything on a car. But she is coming up to 10 years of age now. She's covered 69,000 miles, so she's not going to be brand new. There's going to be a few little stone chips here and there, a few hairline scratches. I'll try and point most of them out to you, but if I have missed anything, I do apologise. It hasn't been done intentionally. Now, the only thing we've done to the vehicle so far, we wanted to try and make it a bit different to every other Astra out there, is we've had the wheels refurbished. The wheels weren't really that bad, in fairness, but we've gone for we haven't gone for a really dark gunmetal grey. We've gone for a lighter sort of, we didn't want to alienate everybody and make it the real sort of boy racer look. So they're subtly slightly darker to try and make it a bit different to every other Astra that's out there. Okay, so we'll tend to start off on the driver's side front. Now, these videos do tend to take about 8 to 10 minutes long. I'll try and brief it down as much as I possibly can. I have had some customers that have said to me that I probably go on a bit too much, probably a bit overcritical on some of my vehicles, but that's just the way we are. Please read some of my reviews on Auto Trader. They are all genuine. We try and tell customers, you know, it is going to be a 10-year-old car or a 12-year-old car or a 15-year-old car that's done 50, 60, 100, 120,000 miles. It may be a new car for you, but it'll always be an old car, so they're not going to be brand new. But anyway, let's start off. So, driver's side, as I mentioned, the alloy wheels have just been refurbished. All new sort of like wheel nut caps as well, just to sort of show that off. Now, everything on the driver's side here, not too sure if you're going to be able to pick it up, but if I move the camera really slowly, you'll probably be able to pick up that the paintwork is all really nice and bright. I know I didn't want to take this in bright sunlight. You have got the sun going down, so it gives this kind of goldy hue, but it's not, it is silver. Okay, all good there. Let's just go from the back of the car to the front. Again, if I squat down and move the camera really slowly, you might be able to pick up reflections. All good reflections. A few little stone chips, door edges that we've touched up, etc. But nothing untoward. There's more around this sort of door edge here. We've touched them all up. And there was one or two little hairline ones. God, I can't remember where they were now. There were, oh, that's it. Just a couple of little stone chips above the door. It's going to be quite hard to pick up, really, especially with a HD camera. Plenty of tread on all the tyres. Show you inside. That really nice kind of crosshatch SRI trim. The standard cloth seats that you'll tend to get in the SRI. Air conditioning has just been regassed. That's all working nice and cold. Really nice drive, really smooth. And you've also got, I think this was an optional extra to have the sport button. It doesn't change anything to do with the steering or suspension. It's just to do with the throttle response. It just makes it a bit more lively. Okay, 2 electric windows on the front. And then you've got your adjustments for the mirrors. Height adjustable seat on the driver's side as well. But let's just show you the seats again, just to show you there's no nasty rips or tears. Hopefully you can try and pick this all up. I know it's starting to get a bit dark. That's all good. Right, let's just show you back. Now, wind up windows, they were standard on the SRI. It was an optional extra to have them electric. Well, that's fine there. Split folding rear seats, but all in really good condition. Again, I can show you the alloy wheels, but they have been refurbished, so that was all fine. Now, I don't know if I did, you've got parking sensors on the back of the car. They were fitted prior to the vehicle coming into us. They do work, they're just a little bit low. You can't really hear the speaker that much. Okay, so if you've got the music on, that type of thing, you just generally don't hear it too much, you just have to turn it down. Now, tow bar. Tow bar wasn't fitted by the previous owner. Doesn't look like it's that old. It's a single plug tow bar. So it probably just had a trailer, it wouldn't be a caravan or anything like that. Let's just show you in the boot. There is a couple of marks on the back bumper, which I'll show you in a second. Boot area is really nice and clean. Well, that's absolutely fine. And then you've got your spare wheel there. As I mentioned, split folding rear seat, 60/40. Now, there's a few little marks on the back bumper along here. We have touched them up. We were going to paint them, but it just sort of didn't warrant it really. I mean, the cost of it, having the bumper whole painted, was going to cost me nearly £280. So we've gone and just touched up a few bits and pieces on here. Again, if I took a picture from back there, you wouldn't even pick any of that up. This is the reason we tend to do the videos. Everything else on the back bumper is absolutely fine. Just the bits I mentioned to you. Again, all the alloy wheels, all good. Plenty of tread on the tyres as well. Let's just show you inside the back. Hopefully, as the camera is readjusted, you can try and see it's the condition of the interior. I'm hoping it'll all come out really good in the video. And let's just show you door panel there, all of the seats. Hopefully you can try and pick up. You've got lumbar support on these as well, and that's lumbar support for the driver side only, which is that one there. And the height adjustment is also for the driver side only. And again, you've got all that really nice cross hatch trim, the SRI trim. And let's try and give you some views from the front to the back of the car. Can't believe we got to 8.5 minutes already. Hopefully you can try and pick up that's all okay. Now, there are a few little marks along this side, nothing really major. We've touched them up. A few little marks along here. If I zoom in, you can probably try and pick them up. There were a few little stone chips there, or chips. A couple on the bottom of the door. We've done our very best of touching them up. But again, it's, you know, she's nearly 10 years of age. If I took a picture from back here like I usually do, and like anybody else does, you know, you wouldn't pick any of that up. And how many times have we actually gone to go and have a look at a car that we think it looks absolutely stunning in the photographs? You go and have a look at the car, it's nothing like it at all. Okay, the passenger side wing, there's a couple of stone chips along here, or little touch-ups that we've done. Again, just zooming in, you can see in there. Now, again, these videos, one customer did mention to me, am I just trying to highlight all the negative things about a car? No, it is a lovely car. It drives really well. But you want to see all the bits and pieces that, you know, might detract from the condition of the car. You'll come and have a look at it and go, oh, there's a couple of stone chips here and there. But it is a lovely car, drives really, really well. But I just want to highlight certain bits on the car. Bonnet's absolutely fine. You've got a few little stone chips that we've touched up. Most of them are along the leading edge. There's a couple over there you can probably pick up. And then along the front bumper, there are a couple along that, just above the P, There's a couple over there, and there's just over in that corner. So above the U, slightly to the right, there was a few over there, but we've touched them all up. Okay, and there's another one there, which I think I've missed for touching up, but I'll make sure that is done. Okay, now, as I mentioned before, the car's going to leave us tomorrow now. It's going to go straight to our prep guys. In terms of preparation, mechanically, so timing belt, the timing belt kit will be done. The timing belt doesn't touch the water pump on these cars, so we don't need to do that, but it will have a service done at the same time. We don't need to MOT it. The MOT was done by the previous owner. I think there was one advisory on there about a tyre, but we'll have a look at that and get it readdressed if we need to. The car will also have a pre-delivery inspection done, ready, everything checked over, make sure everything should be as it should. Quick mention about warranty, because I'm back to 11 minutes now. We have two different companies we use. It's 6 months warranty we give all of our cars that are not trade cars or part exchange clearance cars that we'll generally sell. It'll have all the information in all our adverts. We try and tick as many boxes as we possibly can. Air conditioning, suspension, emissions, you know, whatever you buy a car from us for, whether it's £2,000, £10,000, £20,000, that's what the warranty will cover you up to. It's based on 100% parts and labour once a claim has been authorised. What else? And the only thing you pay is normally the first £75. So I just wanted to thank you again for your time, and I'll hope to speak to you soon, whether it's about this car or anything else we've got on Motor Park Vehicles. Thank you again for your time. Bye bye.